Know, wonder, and learn.
Good morning, SDO Isabela. My name is Angela Jace Ariola, a student from Cabanatuan West Central School, Cabanatuan West District. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela for helping us learn in this time of pandemic. For today's lesson, we will be learning about composing persuasive essays. So, let us all listen to our radio teacher today.
Your communication hub and literary art center of SDO Isabela. SDO English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, or teacher.
One hand. English Academy.
Hello there, grade 6 flexible learners! Today will be another extraordinary day in your radio classroom. You are tuned in to English Academy here at Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. Yeah! And for this episode, I am your radio teacher, Teacher Eileen, and I hope that you're all prepared for another exciting learning episode in English 6. Smile and BALERT, alert! A good habit of the mind is being critical and creative thinker. This will be your expected character for this learning episode. Therefore, get your paper and pen ready. Yes! Alright, you're being alert, flexible grade 6 academician. Before we proceed, let's have a short review of what transpired with our previous topic. What do you still remember about our topic? Yes, using an outline or other graphic organizers in planning a composition was our focus on our previous episode. Also, you learned that in planning a composition, we need to brainstorm first all the ideas before putting it into writing. Can you give me examples of graphic organizers that we can use in planning our composition? Correct! We have various graphic organizers to use depending on what kind of topic to write. We have Venn diagram, flowchart or chain of events, and even outlining. Venn diagram is for comparison of differences and similarities. Diagram for a cycle. And flowchart when we try to note details of sequences. And outlining can be done to list down points and subpoints. You never cease to amaze me, grade 6 academicians. Let's continue. Yeah! When you want to persuade your parents to give you what you want, what do you usually do? Great! I know most of you convince your parents why you needed that object or that item that you wish for by presenting some reasons like your cousins or your classmates has it already, or sometime you tell them that it will be a big help to increase your grades. And from that, they can be convinced and give you what you want. Do you also use the same reasons? Yeah! Before proceeding to our lesson, let's answer this question. Why do we easily be hooked to buy items online even if we don't see the actual size of that object itself? Alright, you're hooked by the presentation in the multimedia, which is very catchy and interesting. That's a good point. As we move along, you will learn how to compose a persuasive essay on selected topic. So stay tuned and always listen attentively. Yeah! Make a creative and critical thinking a habit, okay? Remember, my dear learners, that when you will be writing a persuasive essay, you need to present relevant and convincing evidence to persuade the reader about the topic. Yeah! It will become more convincing when this is presented with facts and supporting details. Is it clear, academicians?
Yes!
All right. So, let's define persuasive essay. Persuasive essay is a type of writing that tries to convince a reader to accept a particular point of view or take a specific action. Again, this is a type of writing that tries to convince a reader to accept a particular point of view or take a specific action. Persuasive with the root word persuade. The simplest persuasive essay has 3 paragraphs only. It can always be more if you will aim to limit each point to 1 paragraph depending your statement. We also need to outline our essay. Are you still with me, academicians?
Yes!
All right. Let's continue. There are components that we need to consider in writing a persuasive essay. We need to have an introductory paragraph. When we are introducing our topic in an essay, always remember to start with a hook. This is the important element in writing introduction. It should be catchy to grab the attention of readers, making them want to read further. Again, start with a hook. Another is, we need to focus on our target audience. We have to determine the audience before we start writing. Inform them about the topic, present some background information, build their interest, not to bore them with excess information. Again, focus on your target audience. Do you have any questions? Is it clear with you?
Yeah!
All right, that's the spirit. That is commendable, flexible learners. Keep it up. See, learning needs focus and understanding. Okay, let's move on to the next paragraph. What and how to write the second paragraph of our essay? Well, we call it the body paragraph. Each body paragraph begins with a topic sentence. Each body paragraph is about one argument, and each gives one piece of advice. Detail the sentences to support the topic sentence and may contain quotes, statistics, facts, and examples. Are you still with me, kids?
Yes!
All right. The third or the last paragraph is the conclusion paragraph. Again, it's the conclusion. This paragraph adds a personal comment related to the topic. This is where we are going to engage our readers by leaving something to ponder on. We also restates and reinforces supporting evidence. Keep in mind, my dear learners, that the purpose of persuasive essay is to present relevant and convincing evidence to persuade the reader about the topic. It will become more convincing when the case is presented with facts and supporting details. Listen intently, my dear learners, as I read an essay entitled Ways Forward. So this essay is divided into 3. We have the introduction, body, and conclusion. Notice, my dear learners, on how the essayists develop the article by starting the introduction with a hook, followed by the presentation of topic or issue, and ending the first paragraph with his stand. And then on the body, you can see that statistics, facts, and real-life events are cited. And for the conclusion, there is a transition, restatement of the issue, restatement of the stand of the writer, as well as the call to action to end this persuasive essay. Are you ready to listen?
Yes!
All right. Ways forward. Politician and journalist Zach Goldsmith once said, "Of all the waste we generate, plastic bags are perhaps the greatest symbol of our throwaway society. They are used, then forgotten, and they leave a terrible legacy." I could not agree more on his statement about plastic bags. Plastic bags, though useful in many ways, have proved to be extremely harmful to the environment because they are non-biodegradable and toxic. The Earth's soil takes 500 years to decompose one plastic bag. If we continue to recklessly use plastic bags, imagine living in a place with all these plastic bags scattered everywhere. Now is the time to make a change. So, that's the introduction of our persuasive essay. Let's proceed to the body. Environmental campaigns on the responsible use of plastic bags are everywhere, but the will to discipline thyself is nowhere to be found. In a survey, only 10% of the total population followed the rules of waste disposal and recycling in their households. This irresponsible management of plastic waste resulted to flooding and other environmental problems. According to DNR, Metro Manila produces 8,400 to 8,600 tons of plastic trash every day. This volume, if not lessened, will fill dump sites in no time. Environmentalists said that from flooding to dengue, from polluted rivers and creeks to mountains of trash, from unnecessary death of fishes that accidentally swallowed plastic bags in the seas to global warming, plastic is the common denominator. That, my dear learners, is the body of our essay. It presented statistics, facts, and real-life events. This time, let us now proceed to the conclusion. Earth is the only planet ever discovered that is capable of sustaining life. If we will destroy this planet by consuming too much plastic in exchange of convenience, what is then the future of mankind? Destruction will head our way if we will not stop using these plastic bags. Make it a practice to use jute bags, cloth bags, or paper bags instead of plastic bags. Switch to an eco-friendly lifestyle and embrace the 5 R's. Fellows, let us create a sustainable environment for the next generation, and banning plastic bags is one of the ways forward. So, were you able to identify the transition to conclusion, restatement of the issue, restatement of the stand, and the call to action on the last paragraph of our essay? If yes, then I guess you're now ready to compose your own persuasive essay. But wait, there's more! Let us also consider the following steps in the writing process for our persuasive essays. In a persuasive essay, It's the writer's job to convince the reader to accept a particular point of view or to take a specific action. Therefore, in order for you to make your persuasive essays, you are required to have a good research. You have to be aware with the reader's biases and a solid understanding of both sides of the issue. A good persuasive essay demonstrates only why the reader's opinion is correct, but also why the opposing view is incorrect. So, here are the 5-step writing process for a persuasive essay. Number 1 is the pre-writing for the persuasive essay. Pre-writing phase of writing a persuasive essay is extremely important. During this phase, you should plan every aspect of the essay. Thus, you have to choose a position, understand your audience, and do some research. Also, you have to identify the most convincing evidence. The second step is for you to draft your persuasive essay. When writing the initial draft of your essay, consider the suggestions that I presented a while back. How you're going to develop your introduction, body, and conclusion. The third step is for you to revisit your persuasive essay. In the revision phase, you should review, modify, and reorganize your work with the goal of making it the best it can be. The fourth step is for you to edit your persuasive essay. Proofreading and correcting errors in grammar and mechanics will help you improve your style and clarity. You can ask a friend to do it for you or even your teacher. And we're down to the last step in writing process of a persuasive essay. This time, you can publish your essay. Sharing a persuasive essay with the rest of the class or with the family and friends can be both exciting and intimidating. Learn from the experience and use the feedback to make the next essay even better. Now, will you repeat the 5 steps for me, class? Alright, the 5-step writing process for persuasive essays are: Number 1, pre-writing for the persuasive essay. Number 2, drafting the persuasive essay. Number 3, revisiting the persuasive essay. Number 4, editing the persuasive essay. And number 5 is publishing the persuasive essay. This time, let's have the tips for writing a great persuasive text. Number 1 is never leave any doubt about your position and point of view in the introduction. Also, the stronger the evidence, the stronger your argument will be. Take some time to find strong supporting evidence. That's why you need to research, and research. Third is for you to use paragraphs effectively. Each new element of your argument should start with a new paragraph. And the last tip that I can give is to play on your audience feelings. Use strong and emotive language, but never become irrational. With all the important concepts of writing a persuasive essay, my dear learners, I guess you are now ready to take a short quiz.
Yeah!
Let's have a short recap on what a persuasive essay is. Can you still remember our definition?
Yes!
Alright, the persuasive essay is a type of writing that tries to convince a reader to accept a particular point of view or take a specific action. A persuasive essay, just like any other types of essay, has 3 parts. We have the introduction, body, and conclusion. This time, I want you to bring out your activity notes and number it from 1 to 5. I will be giving you statements and just tell me whether it's right or wrong. If you think the statement is right, then write the word true. And if the statement seems to be wrong, then write the word false. Are you ready?
Yes!
Okay, just write true or false on your answer sheet, or you may just comment down below. Number 1. Persuasive essay needs to appeal to the audience emotion. I repeat, persuasive essay needs to appeal to the audience emotion. Is it true or false? For number 2, the body of an essay needs to present reasons and evidences which can either be statistics or quotations. I repeat, the body of an essay needs to present reasons and evidences which can either be statistics or quotations. Is it true or false? For number 3, your introduction must already start restating the issue, restating your stand, and giving conclusion with one's opinion or call to action. I repeat, your introduction must already start restating the issue, restating your stand, and giving conclusion with one's opinion or call to action. Is it true or false? For number 4, discussing the statement, aliens do not exist, can be a topic for persuasive essay. I repeat, discussing the statement, aliens do not exist, can be a topic for persuasive essay. Is it true or false? And for number 5, writing a persuasive essay does not require us to focus on our target audience. Again, writing a persuasive essay does not require us to focus on our target audience. Is it true or false? Alright, learners, time's up. I guess you are now ready to check your answers. Please be honest in answering your own paper, okay?
Yeah!
So we'll start with number 1. The answer is true. Again, the answer is true. For number 2, the answer is also true. Again, it is true. For number 3, the correct answer is false. Do you have the same answer?
Yeah!
Okay, for number 4, the answer is true. Again, the correct answer for number 4 is true. While for number 5, the correct answer is false. Again, the correct answer for number 5 is false. How was your score, my dear learners? I hope you got high on this quiz, as we are going to end this learning episode with a bang.
Yeah!
I think you've learned a lot on how are you going to make your self-composed persuasive essay and ready to publish it anytime. If you have questions and concerns, please feel free to send a message to your teachers so that you will be assisted properly. Your active participation is highly appreciated, my dear grade 6. I am certain that you will apply all the things that we have learned today. If you are excited to learn more over episodes at Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela, please hold that excitement because this is our last episode for this school year. So we hope that you will keep tuning in our radio classroom until next school year.
Yeah!
And on behalf of our scriptwriter, Teacher Melanie Belgica, Teacher Rosel Rycliffe, our editor, and the whole SDO Isabela RBI production team who made all your learning episodes in English 6 possible, This has been your radio teacher, Teacher Eileen, saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. Organize your thoughts and ideas before you decide. God bless us all and stay safe. Bye! Until next year!
Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na! Sa Radyo Eskwela.